Hey Maximizers! Welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching, I want to welcome you all into my live. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a business coach for new business owners. And I help women who have an idea for their business or they're very new to business start and grow their businesses using social media to make consistent money every single month. Now, I have used social media completely organically, which means no paid ads or anything, to grow my coaching business and make over $300,000 in the past 4 years. So, for today specifically, I want to chat with you all about using YouTube for your business. Now, YouTube has been my main platform for the past 5 years that I have been on social media. I've been on social media for 5 years. I've been making money for 4 years. And YouTube has been one of my main platforms. I love YouTube. I feel like if you are a business owner who's looking to create content, YouTube is going to be a great tool for you if you decide to swim in the YouTube pond. YouTube is completely different from the other social media platforms. It's long form and it requires so much more effort, in my opinion, than TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. But the returns on your YouTube time and energy investment are also going to be bigger than some of those returns that you may see on other platforms. So I really just want to share with you my experience of using YouTube for my business and share with you some key tips that you can think about and use when you are deciding to use YouTube for your business. So if you're watching me, I would love to know in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from? And then let me know if you have a business. If you had a business already, I want you to put some exclamation points in the chat. If you want to start a business, I want you to put some money signs in the chat. So if you want to start a business, drop some money signs. And if you already have a business, drop some exclamation points because I want to know who's in the room. I love to engage with my audience. I want to know who I'm talking to. I want to know if this is something that you are interested in. But again, I started YouTube specifically business minded in 2018. I built a YouTube channel right now. It just crossed 40,000 subscribers. And that YouTube channel has helped me make over $300,000 in the past 4 years that I have been making money online. So although it's not the millions of subscribers and it's not millions of dollars, I have been able to be full-time in my business for the past 4 years using social media, and YouTube is a big part of that. So the first thing when it comes to using YouTube for your business, I'm not talking about if you are like a specific content creator and you are creating content from the place of you want brand deals, you want to be an influencer, it's all about the affiliate links. I'm talking about if you have a business first and you are using social media to market, you've got to decide how often you want to post on the platform. How often are you going to show up? Because before we can get into the nitty gritty of what to put in a YouTube video, you have to decide how often you are showing up. In my opinion, as someone now who has 2 YouTube channels, okay, I have 2 YouTube channels right now. The best cadence for YouTube is a bare minimum of 1 video per week. And let me explain to you why. When you are marketing your business and you're using any social media platform for the purpose of selling your products and services, you have to first build your audience. When you are building your audience, you are building that know, like, and trust factor, which means people need to know you, they need to like you, and they need to trust you in order to buy from you. Tammy says she's in upstate New York and she has a bakery. That's amazing, Tammy. That is so amazing. So people have to know you, like you, and trust you in order for them to be a part of your audience and buy from you. What do you need?
Not today, but is this what questions would you like to answer? I don't have any questions.
Yes, it's literally this. 3 questions about any Olympic sport. Those are the questions. What have you been doing this whole time?
I was searching up. No.
Okay, I'm on live. Go write down the 3 questions. People need to know you, like you, and trust you before they can buy from you. So you need to build your audience. Now, why do you have to figure out how many times a week you have to post in order to do that? Because when you are posting, the content that you put out is the time that people are spending with you. That's how they can build the know, like, and trust factor with you. The more of your content that they watch, the more they're going to know you, the more they're going to like you, the more they're going to trust you. So when it comes to YouTube, and I'm talking about long form YouTube content, not shorts. When it comes to YouTube, the bare minimum has to be once per week. If you already know that you are not committed to posting one long form video a week on YouTube, YouTube may not be for you. Now in 2023, people are starting YouTube channels and only posting shorts. If you are going to come on YouTube and only post shorts you need to be posting like 5 to 7 times per week. So if you're going to show up and show shorts 5 to 7 times per week, why does all of this matter, Crystal? Because when you post a long form video anywhere from 6 to 10 minutes, that gives people a lot of time to spend with you. That's 6 to 10 minutes. Even if they watch 50% of your video, they've spent 3 to 5 minutes with you building that know, like, and trust factor. If you post all short form videos, if you post one short every single day on YouTube, that's 7 minutes of content. If people watch half, that's about 3 minutes. Okay. So it takes someone to watch a lot more short form videos than it does long form videos for them to build that connection. So I am a business coach. My business is coaching. I've made my money coaching. I've done money savings coaching. And right now I am a business coach. So my business is business coaching. I help women start and grow their businesses in the beginning stages. Okay. 0 to 2 years, not making consistent money. So you've got to decide when you start your YouTube channel, how often are you posting? Long form content is going to be great on YouTube. They are pushing shorts right now, but you still want to have a long form video game on YouTube because it's so searchable. So first, how often are you posting? Long form videos at least once per week. If you're doing all shorts, it's got to be a minimum of 5 times a week if you're just doing shorts. So first, decide how often you are posting. Second, YouTube has this amazing tool in the analytics. Once you choose a YouTube channel, if you go into analytics, they have a tab that says research. Okay. Once you know how often you are going to be posting for your business, you've got to decide what video topics you are posting. I don't care what business you have, every single post cannot be buy my pen, buy my pen, buy my cup, buy my cup, buy my shirt. All throughout your YouTube video, it cannot be an ad. Does this make sense? If this makes sense, please give me some likes on TikTok and Instagram. Yes is in the comments on YouTube. I am live on all of my platforms. I'm live on 2 YouTube channels, my Facebook page, and TikTok and Instagram. Okay. So every post cannot be buy. So when you are using YouTube specifically, it needs to be educational. It needs to be informational. It needs to be inspirational content. I call this connection content. When you connect, you can convert, inspire, educate, and motivate. That's the type of content you want to post around your business because when you connect, you can convert. Okay. So what does that look like when it comes to topics? If you sell t-shirts, if your business is selling custom t-shirts, your YouTube videos can show your process of making t-shirts. It can show you talking about where you get the shirts, why you choose different types of vinyl, what vinyl is best for t-shirts, what types of t-shirts are best for you to use, cotton or the mixed fit, whatever. But it needs to be educational, inspirational, and motivational about your business. The what and the why, the telling of your story, and showing if you have a physical product that you make, how you made it. For me as a business coach, I'm posting all educational tips, informational tips. So I have videos on how to start a business for free, how to use social media for your business, how to organize, time manage, everything that has to do systems for your business, how to manage your money in your business, how to manage your mindset in your business. I'm talking about all things around your business. Okay. So you've got to sit down and go in that research tab. And if you decide that you're posting 2 videos a week on YouTube, you need 8 topics per month. So you're going to look up your keywords. For me, it's start a business, grow a business. Okay. And then from there, I look to see what topics are hot. What are people searching for on YouTube and Google? And then I'm going to create 8 video topics around that. Does this make sense? So I have a lot to do then. Yes, YouTube is not a cakewalk. YouTube takes work. Once you have your topics, once you have your 8 topics for the month, you are going to make a video outline. You need to outline what you are going to be saying in your videos. Even if you're doing a video showing this is a day in the life of a t-shirt maker, what things do you want to cover in your day in the life? What things do you want to show people intentionally in your day in the life? Kind of plan it out so you know what you are going to be sharing. Again, educational, inspirational, motivational. Now, this is the kicker. Every video needs a call to action, but every call to action does not need to be buy. A call to action is what you want your audience to do. Does this make sense? Give me some likes if this makes sense. Yes is in the comments if this makes sense. So your call to action is, what do you want the people that are watching your videos to do? When you are new, and for most of your YouTube, you want to ask people to subscribe, but you do not ask people to subscribe at the beginning. If I just start watching your video and the first thing you says is, go ahead and subscribe, I'm not subscribing. I don't know you. I don't like you. I don't trust you. I haven't even seen if your tips are helpful. The video just started. Towards the last 20% of the video is when you ask for people to subscribe. Okay? So your call to action in the beginning, when you're just starting, always needs to be subscribe to my channel to get more tips, more information, more things about this. Subscribe to my channel. Okay? The other call to action needs to be for them to connect with you off of the platform. So join my email list. Let me give you something for free. You want to be giving your audience more value, and you want to get them off of YouTube. Why? We don't own YouTube. As nice as it is, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, they could be gone today or tomorrow. We don't own them. So people who really know you, like you, and trust you, you want to invite them to your email list. You want to invite them to get something free from you. You want to invite them to more value, so that way you can connect with them off of the social media platform. So offer them something. You want them to subscribe, and then you want to get them to your email list. If you are a business owner, your goal is sales. Your goal is sales, right? So I'm not tripping that my video only got 25 likes. I'm not tripping that my video only has 20 views. I'm not tripping that my new YouTube channel only has 253 subscribers. I am making sales from the 253 subscribers because I asked them to subscribe. They watch more content. I asked them to join my email list, and then I can sell to them. Does this make sense? The goal of YouTube for business is to bring you in qualified leads that want to buy what you have. So to do that, sometimes you have to get them off of the platform, because in my YouTube videos, I am not selling in every single video. It's value. Subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you have questions. Let me know in the comments which was most helpful for you. Okay. And then every few videos, it's, hey, if you want my free training, you can get it. It's linked in the description box. My free training lets you know how you can pick your business idea. And also, my free training gets you on my email list. So when I go live, you get a notification. When my Black Friday sales are going to go live in November, you're going to get an email. If I'm doing a promotion, a discount, anything, when you're on my email list, you get access to that. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. Please give me some likes on TikTok if that makes sense. That lets TikTok know you like this kind of content, and they'll push it out to more people. So You have to give a clear call to action in your videos so people know what they should do. You don't want to say comment, like, share, subscribe, join my email list, buy my products. That's too much. Pick two: subscribe and one other thing, so that people don't feel like an octopus trying to do 57 things. Thank you for the likes, y'all. People are not trying to do 57 things in your video. Okay? 57 things in your video. If you don't have a YouTube channel, you don't need a YouTube channel. This video is specifically for people who are looking to use YouTube for their business. I'm also going to talk about TikTok. I'm going to talk about Instagram, and I'm going to talk about Facebook. I also am going to have videos on my YouTube channel over the next month or so that's going to talk about each of these. And then I'm also going to do lives where I'm going to talk about each of these. Yes, I'm going to do lives. Perfect. I'm going to do lives about each of these as well. So some of these tips can still work for Instagram and TikTok, such as your call to action. You should be telling people what to do, even if it is just to comment what was their biggest takeaway from the video. Comment your questions in the video. Drop a pink emoji. You should be training your audience to know that they should do something after they watch your video. Your call to action could be watch my next video. Your call to action could be DM me your reaction, right? So that can work on any platform. But today, I'm just talking about YouTube specifically, all right? So you're going to choose your video topics, you're going to outline them, and you're going to decide your call to action. Once your videos are outlined, you can go record them. One thing I will say about if you are new to YouTube, you do not need a lot of fancy equipment. So I'll do a video on like how I record my YouTube videos. I use an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I have a lapel mic from Amazon. I edit on iMovie, and that's it. I do have some lights here. I do have a box light in front of me, but I'm going to do a video where I share all the things that I use for YouTube, and maybe I'll even do that in a live as well. You do not need $1,000 camera, $1,000 editing software. If you are an Apple user and you have an iPhone or an iPad, record your videos on your iPhone or your iPad. Edit your videos in iMovie to start. You don't need Final Cut Pro to start. When I started, I had an iPhone 6 with no lighting and no microphone. People watched those videos. Now, I don't stay in that place. You are going to grow. But do not feel like you need studio lights, $1,000 camera, $1,000 editing software, this crazy sound system. Get a $20 microphone off of Amazon that fits into your phone and use your phone to record. Does this make sense? Even if you have an Android, you can record on your Android, and there's editing softwares that you can download from your Google Play Store that can edit your videos. You do not need to start with all of these things. Start with what you have. Record your videos, edit them to your liking, and record horizontally for YouTube. We're not recording vertically for YouTube. You're recording horizontally for YouTube, okay? All right, we've recorded the video, we've edited the video, we've uploaded the video. YouTube for business. Your thumbnails need to be clear. I want you to look at people who are in your industry. When you do that research on the research tab on YouTube, they're going to tell you what terms people are searching for, and they're going to show you the top rated videos in that area, okay? And with those top rated videos, you are going to see the thumbnails that people are attracting. Why are thumbnails important? Because YouTube is a search engine. So when someone's watching one of my videos on how to start a business, they are going to suggest other people's videos at the end of my video. That's how YouTube works. If your thumbnail is clear and catchy and people can understand, they're going to click it and watch your video. When people search for something on YouTube and YouTube suggests it, I want you to think about your habits on YouTube. The thumbnail that stands out, that's clear, that you can read, those are the ones that you click on. If it's a crappy thumbnail, you're not going to click on it. You can literally use Canva, C-A-N-V-A, Canva. You can get a free account. And they have templates that you can just copy, change the colors, update your wordings, add a picture of yourself or whatever you're talking about, and use the thumbnail. Thumbnails are important. Your title needs to be searchable. So when you're doing your research, if you search something and there's no search results, or the search results are low, that does not need to be the title of your video. Again, as a business owner, we are creating YouTube videos to sell. I'm creating YouTube videos on my channel, Build a Business with Chris. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Build a Business with Chris on YouTube. Build a Business with Chris, and it's Krys on YouTube, right? Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, I am really sharing business tips to build my audience, to build my know, like, and trust factor so that my followers, my subscribers can potentially become my clients. Whether they work with me in my 8-week Brain to Business Bootcamp, where I help them take their idea and turn it into a business and an offer and price it, or if they already have a business and they're not making consistent money, I help them in the Side Hustle Society, which is my 12-month group coaching program, where I hold your hand and I help you create a social media marketing strategy to make consistent money in your business. That's the Side Hustle Society. So my goal is to help you enough on YouTube that you're ready to take the next leap, which is to work with me. That's the goal of my YouTube channel, is to help people with their businesses and then eventually help them even more inside of my programs. Okay. So your titles need to be searchable. So when someone searches how to start a business, I want to show up. When someone searches how to start a business from home, how to start a business with $0, how to start a business with what they have, I want to be the one that shows up. Okay. That's why you want your titles to be searchable, because people are searching. YouTube is suggestion. And your description box. Put how people can contact you in your description box. How can people buy from you? Now, even if you don't say, buy my pen, you can put how to buy your pen in your description box. How to join your email list. How to connect with you on Instagram or TikTok. Put all of that in your description box, because that's also searchable when people are searching. Put the keywords that you talked about in your YouTube video inside of your description box on YouTube. Why? Because when people are searching YouTube, your titles and your description boxes are searchable. Okay? Make sure how they can work with you, how they can connect with you is in that description box. Okay? When you are using YouTube for business, once you have enough subscribers and you have reached the threshold, thank you so much for sharing the live and giving me those likes on TikTok. If you are a business owner, and this works on every platform, you should be going live. I have made the most money in my business by going live. I told y'all in the past 4 years, I've been on social media for 5 years. I've only been making money in my business since 2019, and that was mostly from Google AdSense on YouTube. I've been making money since 2019. Since 2019, I've made over $300,000 using social media organically. More than half of that came from me doing what I'm doing right now, going live. This is my favorite thing to do in my business. This is my favorite way to connect with my audience. It's live. I get to share tips with you. I get to go off the cuff with you. I get to cuss with you. And most importantly, I get to talk to you and answer your questions. So right now, if you have questions about using YouTube and or social media for your business, drop it in the chat. Ask me your questions and I will answer all of them. I have to be off by 2 because I have a sales call at 2. So I have about 20 minutes. I will answer your questions. So drop in the comments your questions about using social media for your business, your questions about starting a business. Why is this important? Because for me as a coach, engaging with my audience is number one, because you need to see if I'm the person that you want to invest your time and your money with, right? I'm going to come to your questions. I promise I'm going to come back. If you are a physical product-based business and you have something physical, you should be on live showing everything. Do y'all remember, and nobody get offended, y'all remember when all them white women was selling them LuLaRoe leggings? Do you remember? They would sit on live for hours on Facebook selling them leggings. Okay? They were selling thousands of dollars in leggings. My grandma has spent tens of thousands of dollars on QVC. Why? It's live. You are showing the product being used live. You're showing the process. You're answering the questions. You are showing your product actually being used before people got it. Does this make sense? So, as a business coach, I can share my experience, I can share my client's experience, and I can most importantly answer your questions about what it looks like to work with me. I can answer your questions about whatever industry we're talking about, whether we're talking about the couponing, the budgeting, or starting your business. My audience loves that. I respond to every comment on my YouTube channel. My audience loves that because if I respond to Lisa, then you're going to post because you're like, oh, you responded to her. I want you to respond to me. Right? So I'm going to come to y'all's questions. I see a question on TikTok. I see a question on Instagram. I promise I'm coming. Go live and engage with your audience. Go live and engage with your audience. One thing I'm going to say with love, I am an extrovert, and I know there's introverts out there. My biz bestie is an introvert. But you have to ask yourself, you wanted a business, so you have to sell. If you don't want to sell, you need to get a 9-to-5 that is not selling. Thank you. Does that make sense? If you decide that you want a business, you have to sell. No one said be a used car salesman. No one said be sleazy. No one said lie to people, trick people, and try to take their money. I can't take anyone's money, and I don't want to work with anyone who's apprehensive about investing in themselves. But if you see the true value of investing with yourself, I'm your girl. If you are a new business owner or business is just a thought in your mind and you need help flushing it out, I am the coach for you. I have 2 coaching programs where I can help you. And I want to share the one that's open right now, which is my Side Hustle Society. It's a 12-month group coaching program. This program is for you if you already have a business idea and you already know what you want to sell. Doesn't mean you don't have to have made any sales. If you already have that and you're not making sales, this program is for you. I help you create a social media marketing plan so that you can make consistent money every single month in your business. We work on sales and we work on marketing, specifically using social media. I'm going to answer all your questions and I'm going to be there to support you as you grow your business. The goal of the Side Hustle Society is to get you to a consistent $1,000 per month by the end of our 12 months. For some people, they do that in the first 30 to 60 days. For some people, it takes them 6 or 7 months. It takes time. That's why the program is 12 months. Right now, we meet 3 times a month on Zoom. I talk to every single one of my clients individually. So it's a group program, but you get individual support. And in between our coaching calls, you get to message me in our Slack community. We get to celebrate all of your wins in our Slack community. So if you want support right now in October, I'm offering the rest of 2023 for free when you join the Side Hustle Society. So you pay for 12 months and you're going to get about 14 months of support. And we have a call later this week, so you can literally join us this week. Okay. So the Side Hustle Society is a 12-month program. The investment, the cost, $2,197, which breaks up to 15 payments of $165. 15 payments of $165 will get you coaching for the next 14 months. So if you are interested, the link is in my bio at KristenMaximizer.com. Click on Side Hustle Society. If you have questions, you can DM me on TikTok or Instagram. Hey, I'm ready to start my business. Let's chat about it and we'll get you in the Side Hustle Society. You have 2 more days to join to get the rest of 2023 for free, a 30-minute kickoff call with me. Because there's no one-on-one. So we'll meet together for 30 minutes to figure out what your first 90 days is going to be. There's 2 spots left. If you want to sign up today, I have a code for $30 off your first payment. So you can get started for just $135. But you do have to DM me to get that code. So if you want to work with me, I'm your girl. If you don't have your business yet, but you know you want to start a business, I have a program in January, my Brain to Business Bootcamp. That's for you. But send me a message because it's going to go on sale next month. Black Friday, there's going to be a promo. So you can start your payment plan early and we get started in January. So if you don't have your business, you can DM me about that. You can DM me and we can chat. I don't know what you mean, but you mean launch, right? DM me and we can chat. Okay. You're Miss Stylist. I hope you're still here. I see your question now. I don't know if she is, but her question on TikTok is how to do a website for my business. Okay. So first off, it says you're a stylist. Does that mean you're a hairstylist? Okay. So when you're starting a business, the website is not the most important thing. So as a stylist, you need a booking site. You don't necessarily need a full-fledged website. You need a site where people can book with you. So I know StyleSeat, and there's a couple other ones. So as a stylist or any sort of cosmetologist, you want to have a site where people can book directly, pay their deposits, pay their balances, and see some of your work. So look up like booking sites for stylists. So I know StyleSeat is the only one that's popping at the front of my mind. So check out StyleSeat, and then you can look up like other websites like StyleSeat, but you want to wait for people to book their appointments that syncs with your calendar and for them to pay deposits. Okay. All right. Instagram, I'm coming over there to y'all in a second. I'm having difficulty creating a landing page. Oh, you're so welcome. What do you mean creating a landing page on what or where? And what's your business? Destinations unknown. Is that traveling? Let me know. And again, Miss Stylist, I had a client who does hair. I have a boutique client. My mother is a seamstress. So I have lots of clients who do services that also are like give you a product. So if you want help, if you want support, the Side Hustle Society would be a great place for you. Destinations unknown. Tell me a little bit more about what your business is and what do you mean creating a landing page? You mean on your email list or like a website landing page? Let me go to Instagram. Let me see. All right, you're still here. Is this Tara? Tara, is this you? You my lollipop. I've been taking photos of my daughter right now, and I opened it up to friends' babies. What's the best way to start on IG when it comes to bringing it to life and initially in gaining? So if you're taking pictures, you just start posting some of your start posting your pictures with your watermark on it so people can't steal them. And then you just have to create a package and offer your services. So start posting about your photography, start posting the pictures that you've taken now and in the past, right? And then you literally put a photo package together. How many hours is it going to be? Outfits, the type of photography you want to do, right? Because not everybody wants to be a wedding photographer and not everyone wants to do senior portraits. So what type of photography are you going to offer? And then you just start incorporating that into the pictures and the videos that you're sharing. You said followers locally. Yeah, so let me know. I'm starting with maternity and infant. Ooh, I love that. So yeah, so then you just say, I am a maternity and an infant photographer. Now you can use it on your personal Instagram, but I would suggest if you have a following of like your family and stuff, start a business Instagram. And if you're locally in person, put your location on every picture. And then the content that you would be sharing is like, all right, you do infant and maternity photos. You want to be talking about tips for taking maternity photos. What the best poses are, what you should wear, the best lighting, how to prepare. Those will be the tips and connection content that you would want to post so that people will be like, oh, I'm 3 months pregnant now. I want to book her. I want to book her now for when I'm 6 months to do my photography. Does that make sense? I'm pretty sure it's Tara. Okay, I want to start a business, but I'm a crafter. So I will be making all my own products. I don't know where to begin. How do I find out if what I'm offering is viable? So what are you crafting? Oh, I got a lot of questions. What are you crafting? What are you making? Right? And I can tell you this, there's a market for pretty much everything. And people will buy pretty much anything and everything. So you know that there's a market for it if somebody else is already selling it. If somebody else is selling it on Etsy, if somebody has a Shopify site and they're selling it, if there's a Facebook group dedicated to people who like these things, it's viable. So you just got to decide what specifically do you want to sell. So for you, Artistry and Me, for you, the Brain to Business Bootcamp will probably be the best place for you. And that's where I help you in 8 weeks, take the idea from your brain, turn it into a business. decide what you're going to be selling, decide how you're going to price it, decide on your social media that you're going to market on. So that will be the Brain to Business Bootcamp. The next round of that is in January. Details about how to sign up for it is going to come out in November. If you are not on my email list already, click the link in my bio, get on my email list. You'll get my free training on how to figure out your business idea, which is also another start. And then in January, if you're interested, we can work together for 8 weeks. And by the end of those 8 weeks, you'll have your business idea. You'll know what you're selling. You'll be able to price it appropriately so you make money from day one. And you'll know what social media platform you want to market on. So that would be for you. If you already know right now, I know what I want to sell, right? And I know what social media platform I want to be on, then the Side Hustle Society, the 12-month group coaching program would be for you. So you just let me know. You can DM me. Hey, Santo. Yes, it's Tara. All right, Tara girl, come on over. Now, if you already have photography, Tara, then Side Hustle Society will probably be a good fit for you. We could come up with what your packages would be. We can come up with pricing your packages and come up with your whole social media strategy. But I would definitely start a fresh Instagram account. My other question was about supplies and props. Everyone wants different looks and I can't buy it all right away. No. Hey Karen, thank you so much for joining. No, we're not buying everything all at once. So you start with what you have. If someone wants another prop, you can let them know this is what I currently have available. And if they want to bring their own stuff, they absolutely can. There's also, you could probably also rent some stuff. You can also go thrift for some stuff like thrift store, Goodwill to get some props, but start with what you have. And you can also think about like location so you're not doing it in studio. So you can find different places in your area where you know are the best places to shoot, where you've already shot there, you've practiced there, and that can be your locations. Or we can do some in studio or we can do some in studio with props. So you can come up with all of that. Honestly, the business name is not that important. You just want to look up on the trademark website. What is it called? Is USPTO trademark website. Just make sure that the name that you're using is not let me see. You just want USPTO. USPTO, the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Go there and make sure the name isn't trademark. And then go on Instagram and see if anybody else is using that name. If it's not trademarked and someone else is using it on Instagram, you can add in a dot, a slash, an exclamation point, and then eventually you can go about trademarking. But I don't say do not trademark or get an LLC. Don't get an LLC until you made at least $1,000. Do not get an LLC until you made $1,000. If you already got the LLC, great. Do not get an LLC until you made it $1,000. Don't go for a trademark until you've been doing this for at least 3 to 6 months. Unless it's something you know for sure, because a trademark is going to cost you thousands of dollars. So you need to know that this is it. How do I find a side hustle for January? What do you mean? You mean my program, or you want to sell something in January? But if you want the program that's coming out in January, make sure you get on my email list. So if you go to my bio, I should have something that says like get my free training. That will get you on my email list. And then in November, I'm going to share the details of how we can work together next year. Yes, for the program. Yes. So go on my email list. And I'm actually going to have an email coming out on November 1st that's going to pre-sale. And then for Black Friday, I'm going to have all of my deals, promotions, and everything for how y'all can work with me. There's extended payment plan options. So you'll be able to start paying for it in November, even though it doesn't start till January. So it gives you more time to pay it off. And that program is only $600. And there's and I think it'll be on sale. The regular price of the program is $600, but it will be on sale for Black Friday. So again, get on the email list. Get on the email list. So if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok, wherever, if you have specific questions that you don't want to share, DM me on TikTok or Instagram at Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer. And we can chat about working together. If you don't have my free training, it's linked everywhere, whether you're on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. In the description box is a link for you to get my free training, and that gets you on my email list. You can also DM me and say, hey, send me the link for your free training so I can get on your email list, because Black Friday is going to be one of the best ways for you to work with me. I'm offering the best deals, the best promotions. There's going to be discounts and all that jazz. So if you are thinking about working with me, you need an extended payment plan, I understand. November is going to be the time for you to sign up. November is going to be the time for you to sign up. So if I already have an LLC for crafting, how do I add my photography? I'm probably asking the wrong. Can I use that LLC for photography? Depending on what the name is, yes, you can just do it as a DBA, but I wouldn't stress about the LLC yet, because I wouldn't stress about that yet. You can keep the one that you have, and you can use it for a multitude of things, because crafting and photography, they're both kind of crafty. So depending on what it is, you should be able to just use the same one. But I wouldn't stress about that. We want to make sales before we go and invest a bunch of money on legal entities when you don't even know if you're gonna like it or pursue it. And I'm not saying that to you specifically, but like a lot of people go out and spend thousands of dollars before they've made a penny, you know? But we don't want to do that. Okay. I have like 3 more minutes for questions before I have to hop off and do a sales call. So takeaways from this: go get on my email list to get my free training so that you'll be notified about programs, especially if you need Brain to Business Bootcamp, just like getting everything together. Oh yeah, then you should be fine. Then you should totally be fine, Tara. If you have questions, you can DM me at Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer. Okay. And what else? YouTube is a great platform. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy, but YouTube is definitely one of my favorite platforms to be on. And I love it so daggone much. Like it allowed me to, when I got fired from my job, it allowed me to go full time in my business because I had an audience, because I had people who were already buying something from me, and I had people who were willing to buy more stuff from me in the future, right? So I love YouTube. It's forever my favorite platform. So when I made my pivot and I decided at the beginning of this year that I was not going to be the couponing girl anymore, I did not want to help women in that way in the public. I still have a program. I still help women do that, but I felt called to help women make more money. Nothing bad happens when women makes more money. And I realized that I could only help my money saving clients so much because their income had a ceiling. But if I help you start a business, if I help you start a side hustle, your ceiling is gone. You can get the freedom that you desire. The fact that I have the time freedom is the best. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it, because having a business is hard. It is the lowest lows and the highest highs I have ever had. Negative bank accounts, lost bank accounts, not being able to pay my rent, having to go Instacart, like the realities of what I've dealt with after being full-time the past 4 years. But I promise you, I wouldn't change it for anything. I would not go back to a 9 to 5. I'm not going to say never, but I am going to say ever. I'm not going back. Hey, Monique, thank you so much for joining. I'm not going back. I will sell my ass off before I go back to a 9 to 5, because the time freedom is unmatched. The fact that I spent 2 weeks with my family. I have a client that I travel around with. I'm about to go spend 2 more weeks with my family. I literally have the freedom that I desired, and I am in my 30s. I didn't have to wait until I was in my 60s to retire, and my kid is in her 30s growing her family. She's young. She's homeschooled. We just did 200 shots at the basketball hoop this morning before we started school. So this has helped me get what I want. So if you are desiring that, start now. Get on your Zoom, get on your YouTube channel, start the work now. I'm going to have programs available that can help you save up your coin. If I can do it, my 60-year-old mother is one of my clients. My mother pays every single month to be in the Side Hustle Society. She's been sewing for 45 years. If she can do it, I can do it. You can do it too. And I wanted to help women in the beginning stages of their business, because a lot of business coaches don't help you in the beginning stages. I want to be that person. Okay. So make sure you hop on the email list. The link is in my bio on TikTok and Instagram. It's in the description box of YouTube, or DM me at Krista Maximizer. And let's do this. Like, don't go into 2024 without a plan of how you are going to get yourself out of your situation. Nobody made $1 million in a 9-to-5. You can invest your way to $1 million with a 9-to-5, but you're not going to receive $1 million from a 9-to-5. As a business owner, I can receive $1 million. As a business owner, I can receive hundreds of thousands of dollars. I get to do what I want. So if you desire that freedom, the work starts now. The work starts today. Hey, D, I'm actually about to get off because I got a sales call in 1 minute. But the work starts now. So this has been great. I told y'all all of the call to action. Get on my email list. DM me if you have questions. I'll be live again tomorrow. I think also in the afternoons. I'll see y'all then. Yeah, so I'm gonna go now because I got a sales call. Somebody told me to call them at 2:00, so I'm gonna go call them. I have COVID now, and I'm not worried about being fired because I'm sick. No, I understand. I understand it's a struggle out here. It's like I gotta go, and everybody's coming in now. I have a profitable business. Do you help with how to get started with the YouTube channel? Yes. So if you need to use YouTube as your marketing platform, is that what you mean? Like you want to be able to use YouTube to market your business that you already have? Then absolutely. I'm all about helping with social media. So if you want to, Mama Mia, I think I followed you. Just send me a DM and I will definitely chat with you. I'm gonna write your information now as well. But send me a DM and we can chat because I gotta hop off. I gotta give this woman a call who's interested in potentially working with me. Also, I have 2 new channels on all platforms. So I've been listening. Yeah. So if you're Monique, yeah, we'd have to talk in the DMs. Monique B on YouTube. If you want to shoot me a DM, yeah, let's chat. Okay, my brain is spinning. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. Thank y'all so much for joining me, and I will see y'all tomorrow.